Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today we are back on the Combo Shaman. I think we're going to probably have today's video and then tomorrow's video on Combo Shaman. Just because, as you know, I like to do new decks when it comes to a stream. This way I can introduce the deck properly there first, and we can play a whole bunch of test games there. This way I don't have to upload the first video, which is a test games. I don't really like doing that too much, but I do have a new deck that I'm planning on doing on Friday on stream. Or Saturday, depending if I don't stream on Friday or not, depending how tired I am after school and whatnot. But, yeah. With that being said, without further ado, let's jump right into the first game. Alright, guys, I'll see y'all there. A priest. Okay. I still think this is a fairly decent matchup. They can instantly lose the card Dirty Rat, and they can also instantly lose the card, Loatheb. So, I think it's a pretty favorable matchup, all things considered. Grumble is really, really good. So, the reason they kind of lose to the card Loatheb is that if you can go off with Shudderwock, completed hero power, on 9, they're dropping Anduin on 8, right? If they have a god draw, basically. Anduin on 8, Roz on 5. They can't kill you anymore. And I know that sounds super weird, like, what the fuck do you mean? So they mostly rely on really cheap spells in order to kill you, right? Play like 4 or 5 spells at a turn with, what's his face? I forgot what his name was. What was his name? Can't think of the name. The 5/4 that deals 4 damage to both players every time you use your hero power. You're relying on him, right? Plus like a whole bunch of really cheap spells in order to kill you with the Anduin hero power. So, if you go off, right, and you make all of his spells cost 10 additional mana, he can all of a sudden no longer kill you. And then you win the game because of it. If he doesn't have an answer to this, this plus this is like actually OP. Okay, yeah, we're doing this into this. And if all these survive, that's like actually so strong. It's actually not funny how strong that is. It's also good because we have a taunt here, and he just used his breath, and the deck doesn't typically play Holy Nova. So he might actually not have a way to deal with this conveniently, except for possibly Mass Hysteria, but he also really wants to play Anduin here. But since he can't, oh my god, we gotta pop off. The advantage is that this gives us 3 Doppelgangsters. He has Potion. Oh, no, Penance. Okay, that's fine. We get a hit him in the face, and then Grumble, and then we're stupid ahead. It gives us 2 1-mana Battle Cries that summon 6 power worth of dudes. It's so powerful. It also increases our odds super high of actually hitting combo, which is also really, really nice, right? Because we're going to have 3 different possibilities to hit. Okay, that should be fine. I mean, I have Torrent. Or I can actually just go Earthquake here. Depending on what I draw. I really want to play this. Alright, I can just do this. I overload a lot for next turn, but that should be fine. And then just hit here. Again, he's already used Breath. That deck doesn't typically play another copy of a card like that. So this is fine. Sure, we only have 5 mana next turn, but that's perfectly enough to play Loatheb if we top deck a Loatheb. The cards we're really looking for here is Tour Guide, Lightning Bloop, Loatheb, Reno. Because if we hit those cards, we instantly win the game. Here's a Tour Guide. So now basically, we have infinite value, but we don't necessarily have the win. If that makes sense. What does this give me? That's actually pretty good. That should be 5, yeah. Do I just drop this? I can just drop this. I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't. I guess I could hold on to it. I might want to get another Totem out of it after all. Because there's no point of going off yet, right? I haven't played Lifedrinker, I haven't played Reno, I haven't played Loatheb. So I'm kind of just still sitting in a position where it's just kind of like, okay, I need to hit the actual value cards before I do anything. That's fine. It's perfectly fine. That's see, that's another good reason, because now I get to draw an additional card. Manatide's alright. Thing is, there's no other hero powers I really want to play multiple copies of, so this is fine. I also need to empty out my hand slowly, because I am going to have... Okay, that's really, really good. That puts Lurker on the top. Or Reno. We just want to... We want this to kind of die here, so hopefully he will kill this, and if he doesn't, I mean... Actually, we need to draw Lifedrinker. Okay, so now we're really looking for Loatheb. Lightning Bloom. So I get an additional draw for free. Interesting. Hopefully I'm not just dead here. I don't think I am. Okay, so now I draw a Reno for turn. Hopefully I'm not just dead here. If I'm just dead here, it's kind of whatever. Okay, he can't play the Shudderwock, which is really, really good. But he... Okay. Oh, I'm just about to play his shit. Interesting. I gotta just play his Alex and then coin out the value card. Oh, no, fuck, he can't play my Shudderwock. That's so unfortunate. That's how I lose. Oh, it's so fucking gross. If I had it, that was like the worst draw I could have had this turn. Oh well. I don't think I could still win. Like whatsoever. Yeah, I don't think I can still win. That's so unfortunate. He's gonna drop Alex here, I'm pretty sure. He also saw that I drew Loatheb, which kind of sucks. He has to wipe the board here. That's almost perfect. Those are the both biggest minions. This means he can't play spells next turn. Let's say I win. He can't play spells. He can't use his hero power that much. Ooh, and I draw the Lifedrinker. It legit says you can't play spells, which is really nice. And he's at 2. I have De-Evolution and Torrent and Hex. If he loses this game after he burnt my Shudderwock, he should feel really fucking bad. Like, he should feel bad that he lost this game. Like, honestly, he should, like, feel really fucking bad. How did I win this? At least I have a clickbaity title, right? I always say that whenever I find myself with an actual clickbaitable title. Which I just so happen to have this game, which is really funny. Pretty dope. Anyways, with that win out of the way, let's jump right into the next game, alright guys? I'll see y'all there. Another fucking paladin. Well, not another in this video, but yesterday's video we had a whole bunch of paladins. I think just keep both of these, right? Odd paladin plays spell or things, so yeah, this is fine. Let's hopefully not just get Gade like we fucking got last game that we played against a paladin. It's Murlocs again. Okay, interesting. That's a really good draw, actually. Hopefully I'm not dead here. Oh, I can't be dead, but hopefully he doesn't have, like, absurd amounts of Murlocs to play here. So I can take it slowly and do this into this. And if he does flood the board, there's always Devolve, right? That's a fairly good draw for here. Oh, this is just the safest play. Because it trades for this as well. And worst comes to worst, I can always freeze next turn or devolve, depending what he does. This is another matchup where Elemental Destruction is insanely powerful, right? Because he's going to have a whole bunch of 2 health guys. He's going to play Cold Light, so they're all going to be 4 health, and Elemental D will still kill them, which is why it's so strong. That's super unfortunate. Especially since these are 4 mana. I can freeze that. This way this can trade into here, which would be really, really nice. Devolve is, again, super fucking powerful. Elemental Destruction, though, is the card we are looking for the most. Right? I guess he could be playing Megasaur, which would be still terrifying. In that case, Volcano is better, but he does have to hit the Megasaur, and he has to be playing the copy of Megasaur. That's going... I presume he's going to send them both face. Oh, that's my guess, is he's sending them both face. Fuck. Earthquake is really good, I just have to survive till then. Okay. I think that was fine because we hit the Old Eye, which is his biggest minion basically in his deck, besides Megasaur. But if he doesn't have any Murlocs on the battlefield, Megasaur is really bad. Okay, this is why we kept this. That's 3 health gain for free, basically. So just counteracted all the damage he did this turn. So that's 3 on 6. Hopefully we draw something really, really good here to go, like a 2-drop. Questing Explorer, Zephrys. Zephrys is really nice. I think this should give me a crab for this. Didn't give me crab. I was really hoping for crab. Actually, I'm gonna hold on to this. It does mean that if Megasaur does give all his Murlocs Divine Shield, if he does have one at 3 health, I can pop it with this. Which is really nice. What? Why is that a card? That actually doesn't make sense to me why the fuck that's a card. Can I draw Hex? It's the only way I can come back to this. Lurker Below is not Hex. I need to draw Hex for this. Now I need to draw Reno. Actually, this is now dead to Earthquake, theoretically. Theoretically, it still dies to Earthquake, but I'm at 9. It's really fucking low, but he has played Old Eye. I was just not expecting the Blessing of Authorities. If I'm being 100% honest. Play it. Oh, I was really hoping he was going to drop another minion. Hopefully that hits there. Oh, he's just going to go straight face. Going face is really greedy, because I can kill your guy on board. Yeah, that play was so greedy, but it's definitely the right play. Just so happens that I happen to have the best answer to a 7 health minion on board. Next turn I do have Loatheb plus Healing Rain to hopefully slow him down. Oh, I'm so good. So good. Oh, I dodged both of them. Jesus Christ. Okay. I can Dirty Rat instead. It gives me a Taunter. Perfect. Healing Rain. This. So now that one will at least die to this. Oh, this is Taunt Totem? Okay, no, that's fine. So now this one dies if it hits into here. We know this is a spell. Yeah, could have possibly been right to play Loatheb in case that is like, give it +8/+8 again. But this is probably tip the scales, if I had to guess. Who thought this was a good idea at 5 mana? Like, legit. Oh, that's Anyfin. That's what that is. It's Anyfin, but we got rid of the Charge Murloc, which is really, really good. It's not anything? Oh, you just drew 10 cards this turn, I see. That's a little bullshit. That is possibly the best draw he could have had. 1, 2, 3, 10, 11. Yeah, it's so good that this has that much health. Not like I'm gonna draw Earthquake anyways. Or Volcano anyways. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Super unfortunate. Yeah, that was possibly his best turn possible in his deck. I didn't hit Reno. I hit everything super late. I didn't hit any board wipes besides... Like, that's what I said, right? Remember I said Elemental Destruction is possibly the best card of the matchup? If I would have hit Elemental Destruction, I think I would have won that. But I also think I misplayed early on when I played Zephrys. I should have just held on to Zephrys because I was wiping the board anyways next turn. So it made 0 sense to actually drop the Zephrys there. If I would have saved it, it would have given me Ruin, and then I could have killed both Megasaurs, and there was no way I lost there. So yeah. Anyways, with that being said, let's jump right into the next game, and hopefully things start going better. Okay, guys? I'll see you there. Another Shaman. Odds on him playing the same deck as me? 0%, but it's still... I don't know. I guess it's cool to see any deck that's not a Rogue or a Warlock. Because they're all, both Warlocks and Rogues, just, you know exactly what deck they're on. The very few people that play the decks that are not, you know, Zoo or Kingsbane or Odd Rogue are just unexistent. At least Shaman, there's like 3 different possibilities of decks it could be. One much more popular than the others, which is this one. These aggro decks right now are just overtuned to fuck. It's actually insane when you think about it, how overtuned the aggro decks are in this meta. Just because they've always printed good aggro cards for standard, due to the fact that people play the game on the go, right? So you want the game to be semi-aggro. It's not a game like Magic where you also have to print control cards, because in big tournaments, people don't necessarily like playing these super base aggro decks. People want to be playing the control decks, the decks that can take games away from those decks really, not easily, but they just can a lot more than other decks. So in Hearthstone, since it's a game meant to play on the go, Blizzard is a little bit more skeptical on printing really good control cards. You see, they'll never print another card like Reno Jackson ever again. 6 mana to heal, to restore yourself back up to full. That's designed metas ever since it was given to the game. You will actually never see a card like that again. Anytime they print a really good control finisher, people just bitch about it. Think back to Alexstrasza. I even found myself bitching about control finishers numerous times, thinking back to the combo in, what's it called? The combo for, that one deck. Why can I not think of the name? Oh, I can't think of the fucking name. Oh, I'm pissed. I can't think of the name. Of Reno Priest, right? That's the deck I was thinking of. People bitch about that combo. People bitched about the turtle combo. Just because these archetypes just utterly demolish these aggro decks. It kind of makes those aggro decks almost unplayable, and a large part of the community does not enjoy that fact. So it's in a very weird place where they have to print retardedly good aggro cards to make the larger part of the community happy. Which is something you hate to see, but it's something that will perpetually be in the game forever, because again, it's designed to be a mobile game. And unlike Magic, people that play Hearthstone tend to bitch a little bit more. I found myself doing it, which is how I figured it out, is that I tend to bitch a lot more about Hearthstone cards or Hearthstone shit being broken than I did in Magic whenever I played Magic. So this is really unfortunate. This guy's drawing the perfect shit to like counter exactly what I'm doing. You know, summon a 5/5, turn into a 5/5 Wind Fury into an 8/8, like, okay. This is not quite good enough. I don't. This actually might just be good enough. Like, just good enough. The reason this might just be good enough. Next turn I have Grumble. Or, wait, how much damage should I take? 10, 11, 12, 13. So next turn I have Reno. I draw Shudderwock. Then I draw Earthquake. It's only +3/+3, right? Yeah. Oh, there's a Shudder. Actually, I don't even have to theoretically Reno here. Oh, but I should probably, huh? How much damage is this? 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So this theoretically does save me, but what do I do besides that? If I'm planning on Earthquaking next turn, yeah, I should just drop the Reno. And if he doesn't, the thing is, the reason I think it's proper to just drop Reno here is I feel like the 8/8 is going to hit the Reno, and if it doesn't, I could just Grumble back Reno to delay for a turn, which is a little broken. Which is why I think he's going to kill the Reno. If he doesn't kill the Reno, I mean, Grumble to do Reno is perfectly fine with me. Hit, Grumble, Reno, Polkelt, whatever the fuck you want to call him. Oh my god, he rolled the spell damage Totem. Then he rolls a 7. He won the 50-50 and then he high rolled. Oh well. I could not have played that possibly more safe. It just so happened that he ended up hitting perfect on the Crackle and on the Hero Power. If the Hero Power would have low rolled, I mean, I could have still theoretically died, but it would have had to have been a 5 and a 6. Instead, he gets to continue to play his face aggro deck that I bitched the entire game about. Anyways, I guess we still have time for one more. So let's just queue it up, and hopefully things go good. Okay, guys? I'll see you there. Okay, another man. This deck is just so shit right now. I'm honestly kind of surprised that we actually did hit Plat 4 with this deck. This deck is actually utter trash. And we have to keep all this in case it's quest. We need to have the Loatheb. And we do need to hit Grumble and Shudderwock and Tour Guide still. We hit Zephrys, which is really nice. Zephrys is really good against Secret as well. So... too bad that there's no, like... too bad I can't figure out what deck you're... If Zephrys was programmed slightly better... I honestly... like, the reason it's not programmed slightly better is because, again, it's going to be another control finisher that people are going to complain about. In reality, it doesn't get you the best card almost ever. Even from the classic set, there's normally a whole bunch of other cards in certain situations that are better. So this was the card, apparently this was the card that took them the longest to design, or to program at least, due to how complex the algorithm was, apparently. That's something I read when they first printed it. That when they added new cards, it kind of broke shit. But yeah, it's a very unique card. And I would love to see more cards like this. Like with very interesting pseudo-random effects, because there's only a set list of cards from the set that this can actually give you. Depending how much mana you have, board states, and whatnot. So I would really, really like to see them print more cards like Zephrys. I don't think they ever will, because again, they're ridiculously expensive to produce. They're... honestly, a lot of people find this card super unfun. I find this one of the most fun cards to play in the game. So I just doubt we'll ever see a card close to this. There's a whole bunch of cards in the game that I doubt we'll ever see a similar card to it, right? We'll never see another Dirty Rat. We'll never see another Reno. We'll never see another Zephrys. We'll never see another Kazakus. These cards were just too powerful, I think, for... that's super unlucky. Torrent is a very interesting card here. I think Doppelgangster's the play. I think this is the play. It trades for both of his minions. The other thing is, the play is not Loatheb solely due to the fact that I don't think he can complete quest this turn and play it. His hand would have to be exceptionally broken to be able to do that. I can only burn one card. That's like, when he plays that, you just hope he burns everything. Can he complete quest next turn? 6 mana, he lost 1 0 mana guy. He has a coin, so he's at 7 mana. He might be able to complete quest. I just don't think he's able to play quest reward. Reno is kind of good, but I would have much rather to see Grumble and then Shudderwock. If I see Shudderwock, I almost instantly win the game. As long as... Okay, no, he completes quest here and plays it. Yeah, he had both of them. Okay. Wait, I need to mute Squelch him before I get tilted. I hate that the coin you get from the start of the game counts towards your quest completion. It should not. How many 0 mana spells are you getting here? Okay, high roll to 50-50, I like it. All the cards you hit were 2 mana or less. That's kind of ridiculous. Alright, play your 3 giants. Yep. I love how he was just able to tell what he had in hand. I mean, there, right, I could have played Loatheb, but Loatheb honestly just delayed him 1 turn. I was still dead. Delaying him 1 turn there still said I was dead because he had exactly 30 damage on board, so even if I would have dropped Reno, I still just died. That's super aggravating. Like, see, people don't bitch about that deck because games are done in 5 minutes. People bitch about decks like Turtle Mage because it takes 15 minutes for them to kill you. It's really, really obnoxious. I did not think that Turtle Mage was unfun to play against. I think shit like that is unfun to play against. But hey, I'm definitely part of the smaller community, or minority, whatever the fuck you want to call it, when it comes to that. I don't think losing to the super heavy control decks is that bad. I think losing to the aggro decks is just really unfun. That's just me. We should have time for one more game, so let's just queue it up. I mean, we're back where we started, so hopefully we can get a win. Okay, a Priest. This is a definitely more feasible matchup to win. If you're queuing into a lot of Priests, I actually think this is a fairly decent deck to bring into the matchup. I really, really like this deck against this deck. At least a couple games I've played. As long as it's Highlander Priest. If it's not Highlander Priest, a Reno Priest, a Raza Priest, or Combo Priest, or one of the 15 different names it has, I find this deck is actually pretty solid to beat it, because you can possibly go off before they can, which is really, really weird. Normally, a lot of these aggro decks, or a lot of these heavy control decks, go slower than it. But if you guys both have perfect draws, you go off this turn after they go off. Which allows you to do really dumb shit, right? Because if you hit optimally right, you played a Loatheb, and then they can no longer kill you. One of those really, really weird things where Loatheb is possibly one of the strongest cards in the meta. It's just not seeing that much play, or not as much play as I honestly think it should be, because aggro decks run the meta. That was really, really fucking unlucky. Hitting that 50-50, or that 25% chance is really fucking bad. Zola is decent. It's not great. I would have much rather to hit Grumble there, but I'm not going to be mad about hitting Zola. What the fuck is this? Okay, I have to freeze that just because I can't deal with it. Hopefully he doesn't have Raza here. This way I have another chance at it. To be fair, he drops Raza as soon as he draws it, so I'm down I'm ever gonna hit Raza. But I can hit Shadow, Spawn of Shadows. which is really, really nice. This is also 6 damage, which can kill this. And if he like, fuck, that's so bad. Actually, so fucking bad. That was such a good top deck for him. Oh, and he also has the, oh my god, that's actually so fucking gross. That's Anduin. Unless this was Raza, which means he had drawn Geppetto, Anduin, Psychic Scream, Reno, which he can't have, right? Because he only has 3 other cards in hand. I set everything down to I can. That's, I think, the most amount of value this card would ever get in this matchup. It's kind of insane. The card I actually have to hit is Alicia, or whatever the fuck you want to call her. Or Spawn of Shadows. Either or, really. This is probably going to get death. I presume one of these 2 cards are death. Alright, yeah. Just have drawn the best card in your deck in the certain situations. Please don't hit the Geppetto. To be fair, Geppetto now is like useless. I hate Geppetto in this list. It doesn't make sense, I honestly think. That's a really good draw. This gives something to trade into what he does, but... And he can't just drop Anduin yet, which is the other really big thing. I need to draw exactly Tour Guide Doppelgangster. Is the only way I could still win this. Tour Guide Doppelgangster Reno Jackson. I have 2 draws. Super awkward. Next turn I have 5 mana after I draw 3 cards. I need to hit Doppelgangster next turn, or the turn after that. No, he's still Dirty Rat. But if he has Raza, he plays Raza here, so I doubt he had drawn Raza, which means he doesn't have one of the other minions I want to hit. It just wouldn't make sense for him not to play Raza, unless he's... I don't think it's ever correct not to just play Raza there, so... Hit the Tour Guide, which is really nice. I hit Reno into Loatheb into Doppelgangster. Not necessarily in that order, but I still do have Reno for next turn. Turn after I either hit Loatheb or Doppelgangster. The turn after that I hit Shudderwock. That's Anduin. So here I could go Dirty Rat because there's possibility that he did draw Raza. That's not great. I was definitely hoping he had drawn Raza, but we did get rid of the Reno, which is really, really good for us. I should have dropped Tour Guide. That was a mistake not doing that, but I also kind of want to hold on to it because it's not necessary, but and also because I want to hit double Loatheb. But I doubt I'll be able to hit double Loatheb anytime soon, sadly. Because I think I have to go... If I draw Doppelgangster next turn, I have to play Doppelgangster. Yeah, that was the top deck for this turn, and now I lose. I just don't have enough time anymore. That's the big thing. I need to play Doppelgangster and Reno without dying. Okay, to be fair, Loatheb is a free turn. I also kind of have to Earthquake this board. It's just so much damage. I gotta trade there still, if he doesn't have a spell to kill this. You have 2 different spells. I don't know what's taking him so long to think. Like, the plays you're doing are very basic, my good sir. Didn't kill this? Crazy. I devolve into 2 minions I can't kill. Are you fucking... Am I a joke to you, game? He has 5 cards in hand, right? And they're all the most expensive cards besides the 1 and the 4. So I don't think he can kill me yet. Which means I still have a turn to play Reno. Oh, I should have fear powered. Fuck. No, I can just drop this here. Okay. I don't think he can theoretically kill me. The best play for him to actually do here is Psychic Scream. Weirdly enough. Because I haven't played Loatheb yet. Unless I'm just dead, which I kind of doubt because this is a 5 mana card. Or it's Spawn of Shadows. Okay. That means I'm dead, right? That's a 6 and a 7 cost card. Or a 7 and a 5 cost card. Needs to play 2 more cards, or else I Reno and I kill that. Can he play both of those cards? That's the really big difference maker. Can he? Or am I at 1? Just end your turn. Please, one time. One time, let me punish him. Fuck you, guys! Okay. I don't think I could die anymore. I'm genuinely convinced I can no longer die. So that's really good. Just because I cast, like, Reno every single turn from now on. I'm going to trade my Tour Guide and my Doppelgangster into what he has. And then Shudderwock. The problem with Shudderwock, though, is that it does summon minions in his hand. That's fine. I gotta kill the 5/6? Yeah, the 5/6 is the best thing to kill. Well, the thing is, I also have infinite of this, and it freezes shit. Oh, deserved. Oh, I should actually play the other one. Playing the other one is good. Unless it freezes that, in which case I don't necessarily have to. Use the 2/3? Okay, I don't have to. Beautiful. I also have the Loatheb in hand, which means... yeah, it means I'm fine. It also means that Elucia... he can't play Elucia to beat me anymore, which is the other really good thing. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna burn Lifedrinker, which makes it really, really hard to win. No, I could burn Hex. I just need to win the 50-50 on what I burn here. Yeah. And I end my turn. I basically play 1 Shudderwock just to refill health. And I end my turn by going Loatheb. That's fine. Yeah, okay, I think I win. As long as I don't burn Lifedrinker here, I think I should win. Yeah, theoretically. Don't burn Lifedrinker one time. Oh my god. I'm so good at this video game. Let's not forget to do this. My jaws, the catch. Okay, that's really good that I don't get another 9 mana one. I'm gonna have other 1 mana ones, hopefully. My claws, the catch. Beautiful. That means it cached. Okay, good. It cast the Grumble first. That one's dead, but... yeah, he can also no longer cast spells for the rest of the game. So this Psychic Scream that's in his hand is unplayable. How do I know it's Psychic Scream? It's the only big spell he'll have left in his deck. Or if he drew a spell this turn, he actually just can't play it. This is what I call deserved. He's also dead next turn. This is 6 times 5, so 30 damage exactly. Kind of broken. Anyways, it's like if we only played 1 game, but that took the time of 5, right? Because we lined up to 4 3-stars, and then we dropped down to 4 0-stars, and then we're back to 4 3-stars. So it's like we only played one game. Anyways, with all that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Rep the gang, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one, where hopefully we continue getting these dubs. Alright, guys? I'll see y'all there.